All right, let's go over the recent trade I took. I had recently did a video overview, another weekly overview video of the charts because I am a day trader. So I stay in the trading anywhere between a couple hours a day. Hey, I might even swing a trade. So let's go over the reason why I just took another loss, right? And I'm very happy because I've actually unlocked the next level of trading because I figured out some stuff. I did the exact same thing wrong as my last loss I took on AUDCAD. Exact same thing wrong. What did I did wrong? What did I do wrong? Right? Look at this chart here. Let me go back. Let me go back to my entry point uh, where I actually got into a trade, and just look at this chart and see what I did wrong. Right? What I was thinking was prices on this trend line. Every time price come in this zone, we go up. Okay, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the charts, right? Let me go on the 15 minute. I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at the charts. Okay, we getting two rejection can boom, nice strong candle. What we are at what we buy at support and we sell at resistance. We're at a point of support. Look at all the support to the left. Support, 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 support. So of course we buy here, we're going to go up, right? So if I drop down to the 1 minute, what do we see price do? We see price make a low, make a high, make a lower low, make a higher low. Boom, this is the lowest low. So this right here, we got to wait for price to break the structure, get up. Uh-oh, we made a higher high, a higher low, right? Boom, we passed it. Now I wanted to see price a little break and retest here, but I didn't. Price just kept going back. So once we beat this candle, that's when I just pretty much once we beat this high, that's when I pretty much got in. So boom, price kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. Okay, I'm in. So me looking back at this, what did I do wrong? Why did I lose this trade? Let me bring a little bit of presentation assistance into to demonstrate on why I lost this trade. All right, let me bring a little help here, and I'm gonna place this illustration of why I lost the damn trade. I'm gonna place that right here. You know what? I need to make it bigger so my down behind can actually remember, so I don't do this anymore. All right, why did I lose this trade? Can anybody guess? All right, so what I'm doing is I'm buying. I went right into the paint, right? Anybody know what basketball is? You went right into the paint, and Shaquille, Shaq Attack, number 8 from the New York Knicks was standing right there. Every time Price got to this zone, rejected, bam, rejected, bam, rejected. What happened? My trade came right on in, and boom, I got rejected, right? Now, this entry was pretty good. However, me not considering this zone of rejection here, I did not manage to pull back and I did not manage my one to one correctly. I could have actually came out on top with a win on this trade, believe it or not. Now, how could that happen, right? So let me go back. Let me go back here. Let me drop to the 5, the 1, drop to 1 minute. So at this point, what I've could have done is I could have considered this right here. Okay, we got two zones. All right, let me put number 8, Matumbo status right here. We got two zones, right? We got bam, price go down, bam, price go down, bam, price go down, bam, price go down. Then we got up here zone, bam, price go down, bam, price go down, bam, price go down. So I'm like, okay, in order for this to work and we're down here, what I could have did is once that I'm like kind of dropping to pretty much this point. Um, what I could have did is I could have passed on the trade due because it wasn't a high probability trade anymore because all of this rejections up here, like a dumbass, I brought into it. I could have waited for price to actually come down here, and I could have got in at when price touch here and set my stop loss appropriately. Let's see. Here's a zone of support. Here's a zone of support. Yeah. So this zone of support, bam, right here. So my stop loss right there. So say if I enter into a trade, whatever, price comes, bounces off this, starts to show some sign of it's going to keep going, right? So maybe a little bit more. So I have a stop loss like this, right? Here's my first zone. So what I could have did is I could have said, okay, get into an entry, right? Because I waited. I didn't enter here. I waited till price hit the trend line. Wait the price hit my 1-to-1, hit TP on one of my entries. My other entry, I set it to break even, right? Let's say price barely come down, touch it, and we come back up to the next zone of resistance here. So what am I looking like? I'm looking like a nice 1-to-2 trade, right? Wait till price come here and go ahead and take profit. If price can actually go, let me move here. If price can actually break this structure, if I can actually go and escape that this blockade, this freaking Iran blockade right here. If I could break out of that, retest this, and go back, then boom, we could take this even higher, or I could just get another trade in on the freaking retest. But like a big fat dummy, I sat up there and just brought straight into daggone like a little point guard running right into the paint, number 8, right there waiting on me, and blocked the hell out of my shot. And then I didn't manage to trade correctly. I did not give respect into this zone. Now check this out. My last trade. If you look at my last trade, my last loss on AUDCAD, do you notice anything similar? Bam, 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 right? And then for some weird reason, I thought that, hey, if price, a little candlestick can come here and print, we can go up, right? Normally that's true. Yes, we got free range here. Yes. But however, when you got freaking Shaq in the paint blocking this zone right here, I'm gonna need a little bit more to have a high probability to be able to say price is going to increase. I'm gonna need what? A break and a retest to be able to say that price can go up from there. So learning lesson moving forward, whenever I have this zone right here where it's just dominating these candlesticks, this little bit of pips right here, this is a no can do trade. I can't. Maybe it'll go, maybe it can't. It's not good enough probability for me to risk. So, with that being said, number 8, can you please come to the front of the congregation, please? Where is he? I got him down here somewhere. There you go. Come on down to the front congregation. Come on, number 8. Come on, right here. Front of congregation, please, sir. You can just, for demonstration purposes, right here. I'm gonna just leave these pictures here as I trade, so my dumb behind can't remember. Don't do this crap no more, because I don't want to be a loser. I want to be a winner. Do this, yeah. Get them right. Boom. Damn it, man! I lost the same damn thing. I did the same thing, but that's the good thing, man. You get more out of a loss than you do than a win. Honestly, like I'm learning. So don't do that. And if I do that, acknowledge it, get enough stop loss. So and just have that as your 1-to-1, because price is going to go there. And if you look and see, yeah, that's exactly what price did. Price did exactly that. Let me let this play out. All right. Let me get rid of that. Come to this 15. Price did exactly that. Imagine if I was to wait and like got in. Like, look, I could have got in earlier. Look, price finally came hit the trend line. Now it's going up. Just made a higher low. Better entry, right? Then guess what? There's a zone right here. So what? I could have got in right here, right? Once I saw this candle, put my stop loss right here. I probably would have got in. Probably got in right here somewhere. I'll have to look at the time frame. And then boom, look at that. I can be waiting right now. Price hit my 1-to-1. And then what? Price can come on down. And then it's forming a new area of support here. So I could have handled that pullback a lot more, because price could come down, hit TP on my one entry, come down, hit this support, come back up. So my original entry never got stopped. Well, my second entry never got stopped out, and boom, here it is. I'm going to set my TP right here and wait to break this zone, and got a nice 1-to-2. But instead, I was focusing like a big fat dummy on these trend lines. Oh no, price is trending. Look, price is trending. It's going to trend. It's going to go. And I completely ignored these this complete Loch Ness monster, Shack Attack, Matumbo status, dominating candles, and just thought my little point guard self was just going to be able to just go up in there and hit my little layup. Nope. Learn my lesson.